Salutations, greetings. It's your boy D.Boom for LLE.Ascension, aka LLE Astrology, aka LLE Tarot. If that's what you want to call it, you know what I'm saying. It's more message than tarot. You know what I mean. It's more message than cards. Like it's just a different energy over here. So welcome for those who are here for first timers. Welcome back to those who ain't been around for a minute, and like I say, welcome to those that's always been here consistently. I love all y'all equally. Well, the people that's been consistently, y'all get points and shit, but I love all y'all equally. So let's just get straight into this message. Switched it around, did karmic readings already. So usually I do karmic readings on Wednesday, but I got them out already. Check them out: the Divine Masculine situation and Divine Feminine situation, Divine Masculine's karmic situation, and the Divine Feminine situation. Karmic situation. We got that out the way. So today we're doing twin flames in separation and twin flames in union, reunion, and recognition. This is the separation reading. So I'm going to give a little rant on why we do twin flames and separation readings and what it's really about for those newcomers. And then we're going to do the head, shoulders, knees, and toes rant. And then we're going to begin. So, twin flames of separation, like this is the reading for people who aren't in union, but are in separation, who basically have went through recognition. So you recognize your twin, you know who your twin is, you know, and you're just trying to get to a united front with them. This is also for twin flames who were in union, who are separated now, you know, or who were reunited but separate. You know, separation is a part of the whole Four of Wands, which is twin flame union, reunion, and recognition. But separation is key too. In my personal opinion, like I say, union only happens one time, and union happens after recognition, a separation. That's when union happens. Reunion happens after you've been unified before. Then you go through separation and that get back, reuniting after reunion. You know, separation is like the reset button. Separation is like, you know, it's the full circle part of it. And if you ain't been separated from your twin before, if it's just been blissful since day one, not saying prepare for separation, but it's sentiment. You know what I mean? It's sentiment. So, head, that's swords. Thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology. That's the direction that you're going in. Your thoughts and decisions, your mental state, your mental health, you know, mental capacity, things of that sort. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators of where you're going mentally. Because your heart and mind must be aligned in anything that you do. We can't have as nothing. Cups and swords, that's the divine feminine's arena, you know. Wands. Wands are needs. Needs are actions and behaviors. Things you're doing, things you've done, not things you finna do, because that don't mean anything. Who's the King of Wands? The Divine Masculine. That's his realm, you know. And Pentacles are toes. Toes, Pentacles, persons, places, and things. Shit you could taste, touch, see, feel, and hear, you know. And all Pentacles expire, especially here in this third dimension that we call the world, which is also a temporary space and time. It is an infinite, like the fourth and fifth dimension, where divines be, where God is, you know, where divines dwell, you know, where twins be at. Like, that's a whole nother realm. Yeah, we in the fourth or fifth dimension while in the third dimension, but like I said, our spirit doesn't die, our soul doesn't rest, but this body will. You know. So head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Let's get into business. Reading starts now. I'm also doing specials. I got $25 readings still up. If you want to snatch a twin flame or a personal reading from me, it's only $25 right now. Get it while you can. Book ASAP too. Also got $50 life coaching. I think I got like 4 slots left, maybe 4 slots left for $50 life coaching. It's usually between like $75 to $125, but deals. You know what I'm saying? Book ASAP if you can. My info is right at the bottom of this. You know, the info place. You know what I mean? Sorry from the late start. Like I say, it's early in the morning. I had a rough night. I mean, a good rough night. It wasn't a bad rough night. So forgive me. Take my hat off. All right. Overall energy is fairly important. Bottom line energy is very important. The top row is the divine feminine's energy. Under that is the divine masculine's energy. It's just how y'all energies correlate together. Yeah, y'all in separation, but y'all still got energies correlating. The first row is coming into the situation. This would be like the intro to the movie, or energies that just passed that you're moving away from, or energies that you're just coming into. Second row is the feminine row. That deals with the divine feminine. It deals with the feminines in your life, divine feminine and or masculine. So it's just the feminines in general. It could be the women in your life, mothers, sisters, daughters, gay best friends, divine feminine, things of that sort. That's the feminine role. Then we got the masculine role. This involves, like I say, the divine masculine, feminine, the masculines in your life, the men in your life, the men in the masculine's life too. Like I say, this could be sons, fathers, bosses, friends, associates, thing of that sort. Future final role is the final role. It's the future, which ain't happened yet, but hopefully by looking at these energies, you can kind of fix what happens in the future. So enough talking. Let's get with it. First card in this message, we got the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is a master manifester. It's an owner. So people with this energy are owners. So people who got their own companies. Could be an LLC you run in. Could be a nonprofit you run in. You know what I mean? Could be like annual or quarterly events that you throw that you are the creator of, things of that sort. But you could be just a creator, an artist. Whether that's drawing art, your beautician, your bodybuilder, like whatever the fuck it is. This is a master manifester. This is a person that knows how to manifest persons, places, and things on a level that the average person can't. This also can represent a karmic masculine, but we did karmic situations already. So, more smoke, and this involves both the masculine and the feminine. We got overall energy. This is fairly important. So, clarifying the King of Pentacles is the Queen of Wands, the divine feminine. So, a lot of you divine feminines out here are launching your companies, starting your businesses, promoting, marketing your business, really putting yourself out there, you know what I'm saying, to really boss the fuck up. But the boss card is the Queen of Pentacles. This is the step after the boss up card. So really just owning up to exactly what you're doing. To you, feminine, you just doing what you got to do. You just trying to make something out of nothing. You just trying to break the generational poverty curse, you know what I'm saying, in your family and shit like that. You trying to reach heights. You trying to set the bar to higher heights here, But feminines rule the heart and mind department. So, from the divine masculine's perspective, being the wands and pinnacle leader and all, masculine's kind of looking at you as if you getting help. Feminine, you ain't getting no help. But for some fucking reason, masculine is under the assumption that these little achievements that you're doing, these little feats that you're doing is on the behalf of other people. As if you ain't handling your business yourself. As if you ain't getting it through the mud. It's a misconception, masculine. And say this is a karmic masculine. I told you feminines. Hey, you got a karmic masculine in your life, your masculine gonna know. You know what I mean? Masculines are smarter than they appear. They think. They're not stupid. So maybe you are being sponsored. But like I say, you out here acting like you not. Your masculine finna kind of bring you down a few pegs through some humbleness. You know what I'm saying? You a queen, right? All right, we'll stand up to that. Be a queen. Don't be a queen dependent on a king. That's not queen-like. You know what I mean? It's the queen piece on the chessboard. How does she move? Shit, she moves the most apically out of every other piece on the board. But if you take the queen, the game still goes on. So I'm saying all this shit to say this. Overall energy, feminine, you know what wands, work, actions, behavior you putting in trying to make your situation the best situation. Don't mind the masculine yapping, okay? Because he's just doing what he's been doing. He's the King of Wands and Pentacles. Shit you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. Master's just going off what you got. Master's just going off who around you. Master's just going off the actions that he sees. Faith in great works is unseen. So the master ain't going to see the great works that you do. He's only going to see the after effect of the great works you do. Master can't even understand how you feel or your passion that's involved with you trying to be the best person you can be or the thought process that go into it. He's not in his heart and mind with this. You are though. So, y'all the same but different. A lot of feminines are, like I said, catching a lot of flack from their masculine, getting reality checks from them. But, like I said, some masculines got a good point. Others don't. That's just fairly important. Masculine will see. You know, it's going to take, like I said, a change in your pentacles. You know what I mean? It's going to take your masculine to see something from you, to believe something from you. He should just believe anyway, but he's going to have to see shit to believe shit with you. Feminine, don't let that tarnish y'all friendship. Don't let that affect anything. He's not a hater. He doesn't doubt you. He just got to see shit to believe shit. You ain't that type of person. You walk by faith, not by sight. But until your masculine get his sights on you in a manner that he needs to, he's just going to be on this energy with you. Don't trip. Bottom line energy, we got the 5 of Cups. This is loneliness. This is the main reason why your masculine that bullshit with you. You know what I'm saying? Not downing the masculine. It's just misunderstanding. The masculine's alone. So are you, feminine. Your masculine's emotionally isolated. So are you, feminine. But like I say, the masculine think he sees a karmic in your life that's helping you do the shit. Or your masculine think he sees you parlaying with everybody else but him. He feels like he's left out the equation. You know, this is like a pity party. You know, it's a hermit card. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. I'm just really getting some energies that a lot of masculines really don't want their feminines to get to this King of Pentacles slot, to this highlight. You know, not the masculine don't feel like the world or the industry or your career is gonna pull you away from him. You know, he's just scared you're gonna get lost or blinded by the light trying to come up on this high ass standard of living you want or this high ass standard of success that you trying to get, feminine. Like I said, your masculine is a realist. He's not dreaming. He's not hoping for shit. It's hey, reality here. I need to do what works. I'm not finna take a risk to, like I said, waste time, energy, and resources. I can't afford to do that. Feminine can't either, but yet feminine, it seems like in the masculine's eyes, feminine, you wasting a lot of resources. You wasting a lot of opportunities. You squandering a lot of shit. To your masculine's mentality, he think you fucking up. But in reality, like I said, you're just trying to be the best of the best. You're trying to achieve some shit ain't nobody trying to do. You're trying to reach a height that the average man ain't even trying to seek. The average woman ain't even trying to be at. Of course your master can't understand. But when he sees it, he'll believe it then. You know? It's just your master wants you where he at, in a safe place. He clicking, he working, things is working out for him. He ain't really going through the rigmarole that you going through, that he sees you going through. Like, he cares. The master just want the best for you. The master don't want to see you struggling in the manner that you've been struggling. The master don't want to see you grinding to the manner you've been grinding, because feminine, you've been grinding like on level 10. Like, you really pushing yourself. You really, like I said, it's like from the outside looking in, your masculine is looking at you like you bugging. Like you taking a risk. Like you chasing a dream or some shit. He don't comprehend. It ain't in his heart and mind to feel what you feeling right now. In your heart and mind, you know what you want, feminine. But like I said, eventually you're gonna want to do the things that you need to do. The pentacles manifest what you need. Once your masculine see it, he's gonna get it. Just don't be on no nah shit when you get there, flexing on your masculine for being a non-believer. I told you, he believes in you. He just wants the best for you. He just coming at you from the wands and pentacle perspectives that he can only come at you. So that's the bottom line. That's very important. You know, and masculine's just alone. You are too, feminine, but for some reason your masculine feel like he's more alone than you are. When really you're alone. Because feminine, you grinding. You around a lot of people, but by your fucking self. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people around, but you by your fucking self. Ain't nobody around your masculine. He feels by himself. You feel even more lonelier by yourself. Like, that's one movie I was watching. I'm going to say this and I'm going to move on. It's a movie called The Platform. I don't know if that bitch was on Netflix or Hulu, but Raw as fuck. It's like this prison, and it's like a hole. It's like 250 levels, and it's like food goes to the top to the bottom. And you know, by the time the big food tray goes to like the 40th floor, it's all gone. So people from like floor 50 on down are like killing each other, eating each other, doing what the fuck they gotta do to survive. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the guy just got in prison. He was kind of going crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like he was like, I've never felt more alone. You know what I'm saying? Than with my roommate. Like he was already in a fucked up situation, going through it, feeling fucked up. But like I said, his roommate was kind of crazy, kind of fucking with him, tried to eat him and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And he just knew how he was like, you know, even though it's a person here, I feel more alone. That I'm even here with you. Because it's not like you're being comforting. Masculine. This is your feminine's talking to you, the fourth, fifth dimension. It's like you make the feminine feel more alone. She alone just like you, but you make her feel more alone, egging her on. Talking to her the manner that you're talking to her. Only you can do it, masculine. But like I said, a respect aspect has to come in and an accountability aspect has to come in. Before you point your fingers at what the fuck your feminine ain't doing, you need to look what the fuck you ain't doing. Before you say that the shot your feminine trying to take is too high, well, nigga, what shots are you taking? Layups? Feminine shoot from half court. Three-pointers, you know what I'm saying? Yes, it'd be easier to make a layup or a fucking dunk or a short shot, like a short jumper. Fuck all that. Feminine needs 3 points. We ain't aiming for 2. We could tie the game with 2 points. Masculine, that's how you coming at it. Let's just tie the game. And we'll play another quarter and see if we can earn our way there. Feminine's like, man, fuck that. Let's take the 3. If I hit, cool. If we don't, at least we tried. Masculine just can't get it. Like, fuck, do you want to win that bad that you're going to lose? And feminine is looking at it like, damn, you want to drag this shit on? Let's end it now. It's the same but different. Masculine and feminine, y'all just, I don't know, like, I just feel like y'all going through an energy shift. And that's all. So moving on, feminine, you come into the situation with a 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is lining your life up. 9 of Pentacles is also an A. A B is the 8 of Pentacles, and that's a life. That's a good standard. What's a life? It's shoes on your feet, clothes on your back, comfortable bed to sleep on, 4 walls to call a shelter, a job, a career, or something like that. Your path and purpose, your twin flame, God is in your life. You know what I mean? Like, if you look at an 8, it's all over the place. You know what I mean? It isn't lined up like this. You know, usually 8s are like Pentacles every freaking word. They're not lined up. They're not in order. So when you get to a 9 of Pentacles, which is an A, a great position. You know why this is a great position? Because when you had a 9 of Pentacles, lining your life up, 4 of Pentacles, that's a life. Lining you personally, lining your life up. What do you really line your life up to fit another person, place, or thing in your life? When it was an 8 of Pentacles, you ain't have no room. It's like you moving furniture and you looking at your house like, damn, we got enough furniture. Then you get your feng shui shit on. And you line up shit and be like, damn, I can actually fit a nice couch in here. I think I didn't even have room until I move things and line things in order. Now we got room. You know what I'm saying? Like, at a 9 of Pentacles, you can help a person. You can lend them a pentacle. Help a person in need. I mean, you giving them a pentacle is going to put you at a B. It's going to take you from an A to a B. But guess what? You're still in a good standing. So only help a person when you in a position to help somebody. It makes no sense you being at an 8 of Pentacles and you give a person a pentacle putting you at a 70%, which is a C. I mean, it's passing, but it ain't a good position. You feel what I'm saying? And you definitely can't be in a passing position, 7 of Pentacles, calling yourself trying to help somebody. It's going to knock you down to a 6, which is a D. A D ain't failure, but a damn show ain't passing. This is the position where you help people. Or you could take this pentacle and invest. Stocks, bonds, bitcoins and shit, cryptocurrency. You can invest in somebody else's business. You can invest in your motherfucking self with this extra pentacle right here. Like I say, and if you do, take this and invest it and get another pentacle back. Boom, you manifested something great, which is a A plus, a 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is also two people coming together like butt cheeks. So 9 of Pentacles would be, like I say, lining your life up for another person, place, or thing to fit in your life. And that's what you're doing, feminine. That's all you're doing. You ain't chasing dreams. You ain't shooting for the stars and shit. You just trying to line your fucking life up and invest in yourself so you can get to a 10 of Pentacles, an A fucking plus in life. That's it. Masculine, you come to the situation with a 2 of Cups. This is the Lover's card. This is a connection. This is your heart, masculine. This is the heart of somebody else that you're connecting with. And usually when you connect with somebody, it's someone that's like-minded. Just think about all the friends you made in your life. Usually y'all had something in common. Whether y'all stayed on the same street, come from the same place, had the same upbringing. You know what I mean? Y'all went to the same church. Y'all into the same music. Y'all play the same instruments or play the same sport. Like, whatever the fuck, this connection you got with another person, it's a common denominator here. You know what I mean? Now, this definitely deals with your feminine and divine masculine. So, you know, you're starting to see exactly how you are connected to your divine feminine. And what's really bringing out this connection is the fact that you are a King of Wands, divine masculine. You are a divine masculine. That means you have a divine counterpart, which is a divine feminine, Queen of Wands. And feminine, usually when you in this energy, you get the tendency to burn your masculine or trigger your masculine or piss your masculine off. You can trigger people not even doing shit. You could just be doing you, pissing people the fuck off. That's their problem, not yours. Keep shining. And masculine is triggered. And when masculine is in his divine form like this, he gets the tendency to burn you. So, seems like masculine's gonna try to, like I say, use this connection to, I don't know, scare you, put fear in you, stress you out. It's a regressive trait. I don't see the devil out here. I don't see the 7 of Swords out here. I don't see no fucked up dark shit your masculine on with you feminine. I just see that your masculine emotionally is starting to understand exactly what this connection is. See, when nobody talking about divinity until your masculine met you. Wasn't nobody talking about 4th or 5th dimensional love until your masculine met you. Wasn't nobody talking about how this connection is ordained by God or how masculine you're like Neo from the Matrix and shit, just an anomaly. Like I said, wasn't none of this lingo, wasn't none of this talk, wasn't none of these terms even here until your feminine appeared. And it ain't like your feminine first hit you with these terms. It took time for her to register and acknowledge and then spit these terms out to you. You're not getting this type of praise from no fucking body. Everybody else look at you the way they've been looking at your ass. Only your feminine looks at you in a higher light. You got other people who are in lust with you, masculine. You're a very influential guy. You got people on your dick, on your clitoris. Like, people fuck with you the long way. It ain't just your feminine. Like I say, you get love and from a lot of other people, besides from your feminine. But like I said, it's the shit your feminine bringing to the table that you ain't getting from nobody else you connected with. And that's the Freaky Friday part about the shit. That's the weird part. That's the, you know what I'm saying, uncomfortable part about this whole shit. You wish other women praised you the way your feminine praises you. You wish random, normal, average, karmic motherfuckers acknowledge you in the way that your feminine do. It makes you uncomfortable. It's like, man, I wish I got this love from other people. I wish other people seen this shit in me. Because at least I can go with it. Well, guess what? You can't go with it. Because ain't nobody coming at you like that, son. Just your feminine. And that's the connection, too. That's a big part of the connection. Why your feminine beefs you up. Why your feminine looks at you in a higher light. Why your feminine even think you divine. She don't think you divine. She know you divine. It ain't what you think, is what you know. It's too big difference. Masculine, you out here thinking too damn hard. Feminine knows shit. You know shit too, but the shit your feminine know, masculine, you are not in tune with. And that's the issue. That's the issue. You ain't in tune with how your feminine truly feels about you. What she truly wants for you. How much potential she can really see from you. You understand what I'm saying? You don't see none of that. Because you don't go off none of that. You go off actions and behavior and fucking chemicals. What you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. If you can't taste, touch, see, or feel this shit, it ain't real to you. That's why you facilitate love with sex until you met your divine feminine where all that shit went out the door. Because it ain't about the physicality of sex to make you love a person. It's everything else. Sex is just the icing on a cake. A connection is just the icing on a cake. Love is just icing on the motherfucking cake. And masculine, you been eating motherfucking icing for so long, you forgot what cake tastes like, player. Your feminine is a cake. She a whole meal. You used to dealing with snacks, man. Like I said, your divine counterpart is coming at you on a 4th, 5th dimensional level. Ain't nobody else coming at you like that. Except God. You know, him or herself, but that's a whole nother story. So, yeah, you just realizing exactly what time it is, masculine. You are divine masculine. We went through this shit, I think, in the last karmic reading you had. Your karma was the fact that you was a divine masculine and you were going to have to own up to it or at least try to figure it out or comprehend it. Same shit, player. Maybe that's what's keeping you separated from your twin. Who knows? Feminine energy. Feminine, you in regards to yourself, you got the 9 of Swords. This is stress. 9 of Swords is stress. Stress is mental. What is stress? It's some shit you put on you, like lotion. It's like putting ketchup on your fries, putting chocolate syrup on your motherfucking ice cream. You can eat the ice cream as is. You can eat the fries as is. You know what I mean? You can just be as is. But when you put stress on you, you putting stress on you. It's a mental thing. You don't have to stress the fuck out. You too blessed to be stressed any motherfucking way. So what the fuck are you stressing about? Unless somebody putting their stress on you or their problems on you or their issues on you or their bullshit on you. And it seems like the masculine is doing that. He's triggering you. It ain't just him pissing you the fuck off. It's reflective talking that my masculine does all the fucking time. He tells me shit that I'm doing when I know I ain't doing that shit. That shit he doing. And this is how he talks. This is how he communicates. This is how he gets shit off his chest. Reflective talking to me. He gotta talk. He can't have this conversation with a random person, with a fucking karmic. He ain't connected to nobody to even have this conversation that we having right now. He can't even come at another motherfucking feminine the way he coming at me right now. Shit different. Masculines impose their faults on their feminines. Masculines really put their shit on feminines, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just what they do. Feminines do it to masculines too. Y'all reflections, y'all do the same shit. Feminine, you do it to your masculine too. You reflective talk. You put your shit on him. You know what I mean? Not in the manner how he does it. You do it a little different. You know what I'm saying? Y'all the same, but different. The mirror is the difference. That's the inverse effect. That's the reflective effect. The mirror is the shit you're going to have to understand. If you understood the mirror, the twin flame scenario in general, you understand exactly how your masculine is communicating, exactly what your masculine is saying. I've been dealing with my masculine for 8 years, so I know how to deal with the guy. I know shit that he's saying that's meaningful. I know shit that he's saying just to vent, just to be saying it. When he reflectives talks, I can recognize that shit because I know he ain't talking to me. He's talking to himself. You know. Stress. Don't stress. You're too blessed to be stressed. Period. Stress is something you put on you. So stop putting that shit on you. It ain't even got to be this twin flame situation you stressing over. It could just be life in general. Pinnacle problems like everybody else. Don't stress. Keep your brain free and clear of that negative bullshit so you can ascend in the manner that you need to. Masculine. You in regards to the feminine, you on that King of Cups shit. Tough love card. 1950s, 1960s dad. Dan Lawyer from the Wonder Years. Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince and the Bel Air. Archie Bunker from All in the Family. You know, James from Good Times. You know, George Jefferson from the Jeffersons. Just a real hard ass. You know what I mean? And like I say, this is the shit you're going to have to understand, feminine. Like I say, when a man is the provider of the home, not saying he's entitled to do what the fuck he wants to do. No, I'm not saying shit like that. What's a cup? King of Cups. King of Cups is the highest form of emotion you can be on. It's the motion to say fuck it to any and everything that ain't about the kingdom. The kingdom could be the kingdom of God, or the kingdom could be your own kingdom. The four walls that make your sanctuary, your home, your kingdom. You know what I mean? Any man that provides a kingdom for his wife and his family and shit, that nigga is a true motherfucking king. But it's hard being a motherfucking king. It's only one king. It's hella other positions and shit. King runs every fucking thing. So, you know what I mean? Feminists, what you gotta understand is how hard it is being a man in this world. You're a woman. You know, I'm a divine feminine, but I can never fully understand the woman. It ain't meant for men to fully understand women, nigga. We ain't bitches, nigga. Like, that's just the man-woman dynamic. You know what I'm saying? It's like peanut butter and jelly. It's complete fucking opposites. You know what I'm saying? Just think like a man shit that bitches think they doing nowadays. Like, you just playing yourself. You can never fully conceive what it's like to be a man. Just like I can never fully conceive what it's like being a female. Number one, I ain't got no box. Men have black holes. Women got portals. I don't have a portal. I can't create life like that. I can give life to a chick, but I can't create life with a chick. You know what I'm saying? Like, women take more pain than men. Women are more powerful than men, stronger than men, agile than men. Y'all ergodynamically, nigga, built to do different shit than we can. You know what I'm saying? So, unless a man grow some titties and a pussy and really understand what it's truly like being a woman out here, man will never know. And the same go for the woman. You really don't know. Y'all females really do not know what it's like being a man in this world. Or like a black man in America. That's the hardest shit ever. You know what I'm saying? Or a Native American man in America. Shit. That's death. Now, I mean, looking at statistics and shit, it's just hard. It's hard for men. You know what I'm saying? It's on a level that feminists you will never, ever, 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 ever understand. So, don't trip when your masculine get on some king shit with you. Could be his insecurities. You know, as a man, you know, let's just say you're doing way better than your masculine, like financially, spiritually, physically, emotionally. You know, you just living your best life. Masculine out here struggling. You know what I mean? I told you, women, y'all born with a honeypot. Like, y'all got an ATM between y'all legs. Not saying y'all using y'all shit like an ATM. I'm just making a motherfucking statement. If you a woman, nigga, you halfway there. Goddamn it. You know what I mean? All you gotta do is position yourself to really win. Man, it's a free-for-all. You know, being a man in the world is like a dog in a room full of 6 other dogs and one steak being thrown on the ground. Niggas gonna fight to the death for that steak. It's different if a woman was in there, because if a woman was in there, it'd be like, just with the feminine energy anyway. As a man, it's our job to protect women, to keep women alive. So, if anything, we ain't gonna fight over the steak. Some people ain't gonna eat. We definitely gonna make sure the woman eats. You know what I'm saying? Because she's the most vital thing in this motherfucking situation. And at least the woman being a feminine energy can try to diffuse the situation. Like, stop fighting. Like, we can share this shit. Or, fuck it. Let me eat it. And, you know what I mean? Y'all just don't eat it. If it's going to take y'all killing each other just to eat this shit, just let me eat the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, woman just going to come at shit just different. It's a different type of fucking energy. It's a different type of swag when it comes to the masculine. But it's this tough love shit, feminine, you don't get when your masculine come at you with this shit. I told you. You know, 1950s, 1960s, dad, they do a lot. You have no idea what the fuck that they do. Like, with the shit that they put up with their job. It's like 1950s, 1960s, dad. You think your dad is a hard ass. You think he talks to your mother like too stern. When in reality, at his job, he's getting his neck and nuts chewed off every fucking second. See, in this household, he's recognized as a man. He's recognized as a father, a provider. But in the workforce, he's nobody. It's like a black man in the 1950s. The swag he get at his job versus the swag he get at the crib. Think about that shit. Black man working a job in the 1950s. They calling him nigga, spitting on him, shitting on him. Nigga can't even walk through the front door. Nigga gotta walk through the back door. Feeding nigga scraps like a pig and shit. He can't get the certain shit that these other people who work in the same fucking job, but since they skin color a little different, they get treated a little different. He gotta put up with all that shit just to come home to, you know what I'm saying, a black wife in the fucking 50s. And you hitting him with the, when you gonna start making some more money? When you finna woo, 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 woo? Like, we can't keep doing this shit. I like, don't nag a nigga that didn't work his ass off for a little bit of shit that he got to give to you and the family and shit. He already got his nuts cut off in the world. Don't cut his nuts off at home. Yeah, he coming at you crazy. Yeah, you don't like his tone. Yeah, you feel like he being passive aggressive or whatever the fuck you feel he's doing right now. Just like I said, you're gonna have to understand. And if you don't understand it, all you're gonna do is just get triggered by him with the shit that he does. He's not doing it intentionally, not wanting to talk. So stressed out he can't even fucking make love to your ass because he's got like bills to pay and it's all fucked up. Like on a man level, women, it's just a level y'all really don't understand. Y'all don't really know what men really gotta do to go out here and get it. But you will. Masculine role. Feminine. You in regards to the masculine, you got the 9 of Cups. This is dreams come true, a wish is granted, or a miracle. Got to go back to this King of Cups energy. This is your masculine in regards to you, feminine. So once again, reason why your masculine is being so tough on you, because like I say, he's triggered by this connection. The connection you two have is more exclusive, more deeper, got more depth, is more aligned than any other connection he has in his life. He wants other connections to work just like this, but that'll never happen. That pisses him or her off too, because it could be a she could be a he, you know how we rocking. But, you know, when a person shits on you a lot, like I use me an example. People that's closest to me get it the worst. You know what I'm saying? Because in my head, you the closest to me. You should know how I feel. You should know what my aspirations are. You should know that I'm not gonna quit. I'm Diddy, nigga. I can't stop. I won't stop till I get this shit. If anybody know where the fuck I come from, it's you. If anybody know the pain and trials and tribulations that I went through just to get here and where the fuck I want to go, it should be you. So hell yeah, I'm gonna chew your motherfucking head off. I'm gonna shit on your ass more than anybody else. Because I don't fuck with people. I fuck with you though. So you should know better. It's just like God. God gonna give it to people who know him and understand him more than people who don't fuck with him at all. You know how you get that thought like, damn, these people are atheists, but yet their lives are better than me. All I do is, you know, praise God and do the best thing that I can do. I ain't conniving, stealing, taking advantage of people like these motherfuckers doing, but they living their best life and I'm still struggling. Fucks up with that. Nah, God's just testing you. He ain't gonna test the motherfucker who he's invisible to. Think about that shit. If God was gonna change the world or needed a human being to change the world, who the fuck you think he gonna come holler at? A person who don't even believe he exists? Or a person that fucks with him the long way? He gonna fuck with you. The person that fucks with him the long way, I told you, ignorance is bliss. Not knowing shit can get you well off in this world. Even knowing shit and not saying nothing can get you well off in this world. There's a lot of shit you can do in secret. You can do in the dark. You can do in hiding. You can do away from God and succeed. Like to me, magic is just going around God. That's my personal opinion. Where's the faith here? What the fuck am I concocting some shit up for? And that's nothing. With this little witch community and shit, like y'all ballsy. Y'all got motherfucking balls. The way y'all talk about God, the way y'all talk about God is weird as fuck. The way y'all believe in hell is weird as fuck. Hell don't even exist. You know what I mean? Like, you would notice if you was divine. The fate of a person, who ain't ascending, like, if you ain't going to the next level, then you're going to non-exist. God is not going to create a hell, okay? There's no, I don't even know how I got to explain myself. Like, there's not 2 thrones in this fucking universe. What kind of God you serve? Huh? 2? That's what it look like. Y'all serving 2 gods around this motherfucker. It's only one true God. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't fucking with him, you fucking with somebody else. I see a lot of you watching these little witches, man. The shit that they be saying, they ballsy. Like, well, if God was here, he would so-and-so appear. I'll smell that nigga breath or some shit. Like, it's the shit y'all say is ballsy. But that only comes from not knowing. Because if you know, you'll watch what the fuck you say. Especially to the creator. But like I say, you don't know God. So, of course, you're not going to get it. So even if God did put the flux on you, you going to play it off as karma. And not God trying to tell you something. You know what I mean? That's the difference, man. God only fuck with people who fuck with him. But if you fuck with God, God going to be on your ass way harder than a person who don't know him. Sucks. But that's the accountability factor. King of Pentacles of being motherfucking divine. So, you know, wear your masculine, be on your ass, you know, kind of stressing you out and throwing. Like I said, it's like God testing you. You like, God, why? Like, what the fuck? Like, it's hard as is, and you give me this? God ain't gonna give you what you can't bear. But still, you know that feeling where you gotta talk to God like, my nigga. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, shit. Come on, man. Like, I am your faithful, humble servant. Why are you putting me through the ringer? This motherfucker don't even believe in you, and they doing good out here. Why me, though? You know me. They don't know who the fuck I am. So I'm talking to you, motherfucker. I'm trying to do this shit for you. I'm trying to change your life. I'm trying to put you where you need to be by making shit uncomfortable for you to be more comfortable, motherfucker. Like, that's how God works. In the same way God work like that in mysterious ways and don't make mistakes and shit, that's how your divine works. Your divine work in mysterious ways. And we never make mistakes. Even if we made a mistake, that was meant to happen. Even if it's bad, it's good. Dream come true, wishes granted, miracle. Feminine. In regards to the masculine, you finna get what you asked for. You had this in your karmic reading. You asked for something and pertaining to a masculine. You got it. Maybe you weren't feeling your twin flame. Maybe you done with your twin flame. Maybe you writing your twin flame off. You know, maybe you looking for a soulmate now. Fuck a divine lover. You know what? I'll just take a soulmate. I'll just take a person in my soul group. I'll just take a good karmic. You settling and doing that, and you going down and doing that when you could stay up here. I mean, it's other divines you can fuck with. You don't have to, you know what I mean? But a lot of you feminines are coming down and getting exactly what you asked for. You was looking for a dependable masculine, a person that supports you, a person who ain't coming at you crazy, a person that's coming at you correct in your motherfucking head. And that's probably what the fuck this karmic masculine is. And its overall energy. And then your masculine looking at this shit, making further judgments on you and shit like that. You're going to get what you asked for. A lot of y'all asked for somebody else, and you got them. But just like the lesson your masculine learning is that you'll never find this with anything else other than your divine counterpart. Like the connection part, the depth, the connection, the signs, the synchronicities, like all the divine biz. And going to dealing with a twin flame, you'll never get that from nobody else. You'll find somebody that'll treat you how you want to be treated. That's easy to find. It's easy to find a motherfucker to run by the beat of your drum. It's difficult to find a motherfucker who ain't running by the beat of your drum, but a person you can still learn from. That's what your twin is. This karmic can't talk to you. They can't give it to you straight. They can't tell you to fuck off. They don't want to fuck your shit up. Masculine ain't scared to lose you. That's why he'll say what he needs to say. Because he don't give a fuck about your pride. He don't give a fuck about your ego. He don't give a fuck about none of that bullshit you want. All that shit you used to hear in these other niggas. Like I say, your masculine tell you to fuck off real quick. Because your masculine can say shit that the average man can't. Your masculine will keep it $150 with your ass. Something that men will never do with you. Because they want to keep you around. They want to keep you in the pocket. They want to stay with you. They want to keep living in your house and living off your motherfucking ass so much. So you ain't going to get no conflict. You know what I'm saying? And how the fuck you ain't going to get no conflict from another person? Like, that doesn't exist. Conflict is going to happen with anybody. You argue with your mother. How the fuck you ain't going to have no conflict in a relationship? Feminines, these fake ass relationships with these fake ass people. If you're in a relationship and that shit too good to be true, bitch, it is. It is. It is. It really is. They ain't who they say they are. Well, his favorite color is my favorite color. We got the same favorite food. We come from the same place. Then you think about it. Damn, that couldn't possibly be true. Because if we had all this shit in common, it's like, I would know you. Like, it was like everything I like, you like. That's weird. Masculine got hella similarities to you. You know what I mean? But one thing that differs from a divine masculine to just a regular person is the keeping it real aspect. It's the peeling back your ego and all that aspect. You know what I'm saying? Your masculine ain't scared to go out swinging with you because he knows it's only going to make you wake the fuck up or change some behavior for you to be the best person you can be. Average man is going to tell you what the fuck you want to hear. The average man going to hide shit. I mean, masculines keep it real. A masculine will tell you some shit like, you know what? I love you, but I'm not in love with you right now. I think I need to find who I need to find. You know, I love you. I respect what we have, but I don't think this is it. You know, so before I hurt you, I'm gonna just let you go. Or we getting too close. Like I'm uncomfortable with this. I just feel like you're putting this shit on me, and I ain't ready for this right now. So I can't. Yeah, masculine keep it real with your motherfucking ass, right? Then y'all swear masculine's off. Oh, fuck him. I don't need my masculine. I can, this is where y'all get shit twisted because y'all ain't getting what y'all want like Burger King out y'all divine masculine and shit. I told you a twin flame situation is just built for you to be the best person you can be. It ain't built to have it your way like Burger King. You got karmics who do that shit, right? Then it's like with your karmic, it's like you want your karmic to keep it real. Like, how do I really look? Like, how do you really feel about me? And all they tell you is what you want to hear. Nine of Cups, dreams come true, wish is granted. It's like, you know what I mean? Be careful what the fuck you wish for. Because you might wish for a perfect situation, but ain't nobody perfect. The only man that was perfect out here was Messiah, nigga. Joshua the Messiah, nigga. Christ the man, or the consciousness to you motherfuckers that don't know him. You know what I mean? Like, be careful what you ask for. You'll get exactly what you want. It's like you didn't want to deal with your divine masculine. You asked for somebody you can deal with. Now you're dealing with them. But there's no conflict. There's no growth. There's no development. It's nothing. It's just what it is. It's like a person giving you what you want every time you want it. It's like a person that acts the way you want them to act all the time. Like I say, it's an act. And acts get draining. They'll put up a front and jig with you and like, doing whatever they got to do to be square with you. But when they get with their homies, they talk about you like a goddamn dog. Or when they go out, they fucking with other chicks. But they lie so well and created this monk image of them that's so kosher that you don't know what the fuck's going on. You don't know if they real or not. You don't know if they them true selves or not. You don't know if this is what they want or not. Because the connection is different. That's the difference between a masculine, a divine masculine, and just a regular masculine feminine. Masculine gonna keep it 100. Masculine gonna say the shit you don't want to hear. Masculine gonna press your buttons. Masculine gonna test you. They gonna trigger you. They gonna really see if this is really what the fuck you want. As of ours to just a yes man that just wants to stick around to get whatever the fuck they getting off you. Masculine, you in regards to yourself personally, we got the Queen of Swords. It's the Lucy Liu card. What's the Lucy Liu card in my deck? It's being 10 toes the fuck down on what mental direction you're going in life. The reason why I call it the Lucy Liu card, because look at Lucy Liu in any motherfucking action flick, nigga. She's always serious. She's always kicking ass and taking names. She ain't want to fuck with. But it's the Kill Bill Lucy Liu who I'm talking about with this card. Lucy Liu from Kill Bill. She was definitely not the one to be fucked with. The way she was moving, you know what I mean? Like I said, if I was in that movie, hypothetically speaking, and I was on the board when they made her the, chairman of the fucking board, some dude said some slick shit. Like, how the fuck is a Chinese American woman the head of the Japanese syndicate? Our ancestors would be rolling in her fucking graves right now. Y'all stupid as hell. And she got up, chopped that nigga head off for talking. She didn't say shit. You know what I mean? She was like, I just chopped nigga head off. All right, anybody else that got something to say? Now be the motherfucking time. Do we have a problem? And it's like, she a woman. Ain't nothing but killers and dealers up in there. All men, they scared of her ass. Nigga, that's I'm saying. Lucy Liu from Kill Bill. That's how you gotta be. You gotta be so clear in your decision making. Motherfuckers move out your way. It's like Shaq coming from a dunk, man. Shaq big as hell, man. Get the fuck out of Shaq way. This nigga be breaking rims. Like, you think you really gonna block this nigga dunk? Why did you jump? Like, you just wanted to get posterized. You just wanted to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? This is a 7 foot, 300 plus pound nigga in the he's in the air. He already took off. This nigga's in the air. Finna Shaq attack. Get the fuck out the way. You know what I'm saying? It's like any intimidating thing that you see within your peripheral, get the fuck out its way. You at a club, you get the vibe, it's going to be a shooting in this bitch, and you see a person looking serious as hell. It's like a person in a trench coat at a club. Nigga, we at a club. What the fuck you got a trench coat on for? And then why you walking like that? And then who you looking at? Because this motherfucker's focused. It's like a motherfucker come in the club with a trench coat. You just doing a laffy taffy and shit. Like, you just, like, who's that? Yo, why does nigga got a trench coat on? Yo, what are you looking at? You know what I mean? And you see like a chick on a guy, and it's like, you put two and two together, like, yo, that must be his girl. He probably gonna shoot her or some shit. He probably gonna shoot the club up. Like, why does nigga got a trench coat? And it's like, the way he moving, you know to move out his way or get the fuck out of Dodge. And it's like, you know what? Let me leave, because this shit here ain't ordinary, bro. And you leave the club, and then you hear the shots ring out. Gonna find out this nigga had an M16 under his goddamn trench coat. You know what I'm saying? Like, little shit like that. It's the way people move. You should already see shit before it happens, given how a person moving. So once again, going back to you, masculine, mentally, you should be moving in a way to where everybody know what direction you're moving, even your damn self. You should be wanting to move with your feminine in a way to where all these other karmic feminines get the fuck out the way. You should be moving in a way with your divine feminine to where your friends get the fuck out the way. Cause this shit ain't got nothing to do with them. So master, this is you not including other people in your divine demo. You know, like, I don't tell people who ain't in the know about twin flames about my twin flame. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like I just go around telling my business or my twin flame business, because I got a same sex twin flame situation anyway, and you know, it'd be hard to kind of explain to just some newbie. You understand what I'm saying? But it's like my masculine, he tells everybody, yo, what you think about this? He said he my divine feminine and shit. Like, it's like you don't ask advice from karmics about divine shit. You ask divines advice about divine shit. You understand what I'm saying? So, masculine, you need to get serious. How you moving with your feminine? How you moving with yourself? How you moving in life in general? Because you're going to have to get serious. You ain't been serious about this twin flame shit. You ain't been serious about trying to find some depth with yourself. Like, I told you, a twin flame situation is built to make you the best person you can be. You've made your feminine become a whole new creature. She's a whole new creature. It's like she was Jean Grey when you met her. Now she's Phoenix, fucking with you. What you think you ain't evolved? What you think you ain't gonna do that too? It's like you downplay yourself. Shit, I was telling my master all the time. So my master, I'm like, you always downplay yourself. Like, why do you think I speak so highly of you? It's because you highly capable of the shit that I say. I recognize your true person. I ain't looking at you for what you got, the way you look at me for what I ain't got. Because that's how masculines look. My masculine look at me and look and see the shit that I ain't got, see the shit that I ain't got going on, and want to make judgments. It's like, boy, come on, man. What I got is 25% of it. You don't know what actions I'm doing in the world. You don't know what passions, like what really drives me and where my passion and love goes. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have love and passion to help people, to the right people in the right manner and shit like that. That takes a person who's mastering their cups. Who rules the cups in the swords department? The divine feminine. It's like your master only see 25% of the shit you got going on and bases 25% of the shit that you do overall. Feminine, the reason why you beef your masking up, the reason why you praise this guy, the reason why you recognize the divine in this nigga, because you looking at it from every fucking aspect. The decisions he makes, the type of heart he really has. You see that he's a good guy. You see he's a loving person. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you're the only person your masculine can be himself around. It gets to a point where masculines just want to be free. They just want to be their true selves. And they can't be that with their fake ass friends. They can't be that with their low-level ass family. They can't be that with people who aren't connected to them divinely. So you can kick your feminine to the curb all day masculine. You can downplay your twin flame demo all day masculine, but eventually you're going to want something real. And when you want something real, you're going to come get it from your feminine because she the realest shit in the equation. Vice versa with you, pimp. Future final roll, wrapping this up. Feminine, you're going to the future with the 4 of swords. You 2 in your head. 4 of swords is idle mind. What's idle mind? That's the devil's workshop. If you in your head, you ain't doing no actions. Feminine, it's time for you to do. You put too much thought on what needs to be done, okay? You've overthought it. Now you kind of, it's like you're trying to plan something. You know, you got a plan. And you've been going over it and over it and over it and over it. You know, it looked good on paper, right? But you're going to have to execute this plan. Meaning you're going to have to do some shit to manifest the shit that's on this paper. Just because it looks good on paper don't mean, you know what I mean, it's going to work in real life. Your masculine can know if this shit going to work or not. You know, being the realist that he is. You know, being a person who's solely based off wands and pentacles and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So like I say, your masculine opinion can be very vital right now when it comes to whatever the fuck you in your head about, feminine. Maybe ask your masculine if this is the right thing to do. Get his input, and then move from there. You in your head. 2 in your head. It's like you waiting for somebody approval. Like you waiting for somebody validation. It's some reason you ain't out your head, feminine. Why? What's up? Why the tie? Like, what the deal? 10 of Pentacles. You 2 in your head about the manifestations you don't have that your masculine keeps saying you ain't got. Like I said, it goes back to the 9 of Swords you had, stressing off what the fuck your masculine said. Like I said, yo, you hurt, your masculine hurt, you struggling, your masculine struggling. Like it's a different type of struggle y'all going through. It's different type of hurt y'all going through. So feminine, you 2 in your head about manifesting something in particular because you feel that since it ain't manifested it yet, or you don't have whatever this is, that you can't go on or go forward, or you don't have a shot or a chance at some shit. This the energy you going in the future, feminine, taking what the fuck your masculine say too serious without understanding what he's saying. Communication is 80% nonverbal. 20% of the time, they just saying shit. But it's the 80% shit you doing that's kind of going to correlate whatever the fuck you saying. People can talk a lot of shit all day. It's what they do that counts. And what you do and what you say got to correlate. It's like your masculine telling you need to do this, or you need to do that, or this needs to change, or you need to kind of upgrade this. Don't stress over that because you don't have it. Look at it from his perspective. Okay, why do you feel I need this? Why do you feel I need to learn this shit so goddamn much? Let's talk. Like, talk about it. What the fuck's up? Like, what do you really want to say? What are you saying for real? You saying I'm incapable of doing this shit? You saying I'm in denial or something? Like, what the fuck? What's up? You saying shit, but you really ain't saying nothing. Like, masculine talks a lot. What he does differs from what he's saying. So don't go off what the fuck your masculine be saying. He don't even know what he's saying half the time. Your masculine is the king of what? Actions. So, like I say, it's what he does. That's it, not what he says. Don't go off what he's saying. Go off what he's doing. You a psychic. You feel exactly how you feel. Like, you know exactly where you at with your masculine. Like, you ain't stupid. You can read the rest of the world, but you can't read your twin. I said that shit to my twin. Like, nigga, how can I be a psychic and it could be a random person. Like, I was at a job interview yesterday. It's like, I just, read my interview, people that was interviewing me. It's a gift. It's natural. Like, it's nothing. All I need to know is your birthday. I can tell you exactly who you are. So you mean to tell me it ain't gonna work on you? I'm like, nigga, you bugging. You in denial. You said I'm in denial. You in denial. How the fuck I can read the whole world but you? Nah, I can't read you. Because you the first person I read before I start reading the world. So I don't need no confirmation of what I'm getting from you. I know what I'm getting and feeling and thinking with you. What I don't have is the pentacles you need to see. That's just 25% of it. So you think I'm gonna allow the 25% of the shit you don't see and the shit you say from that affect me when you don't have no clue of the other 75% of the program? Fuck out of here. No, I'm not gonna feel no type of way. No, I'm not gonna be in my head too much. I'm gonna still go out here and 10 of Pentacles, manifest the shit that I said I was gonna do to get to that King of Pentacles stage. Feminine, quit your fret. Fuck what you don't have. That shit probably don't even matter. Don't trip too much on what the fuck your masculine tell you. He just triggering you. Look at it like that. If he can trigger you like that, then it's obviously some shit you need to heal because you keep getting triggered. If your masculine saying something to you, got you stuck in your head to where you can't move, to where you second guessing your plan, you know what I mean? Or you second guessing life. You know, don't let your masculine affect you like that. Because if you really knew your masculine, you wouldn't fret either. Just keep manifesting, feminine. Don't think shit. Don't overthink shit. Don't be in your head too much to where you don't get to do anything that you said you was gonna do, that you had in mind before. Like I said, your masculine said what he said. He's like, his opinion just matters. That's the connection. I say that shit to my twin all the time. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, your opinion do matter. So I'm not finna write off the shit you telling me. I am gonna like focus on it and see what the hell you talking about. But I'm not finna put too much time in trying to figure that shit out because I still got shit I gotta do. Final card is message. Masculine. You got the Queen of Pentacles. This is the boss card. Khalees bossy card. The song Bossy by Khalees. It's that whole swag. The whole swag Khalees was on during that whole motherfucking video. You know what I mean? It's just bossing up on something. Taking advantage of a situation that was taking advantage of you. You know. Life gave you lemons. You make pink lemonade out that bitch. That's bossing the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Utilizing your twin flame connection to help you out or to better your life or to better you as a person, masculine. That'll be bossing up. Taking advantage of the fact that your divine feminine out here doing wonders for the world. Pairing up with twins pairing up with your feminine, that'll be a fucking boss move. But what you ain't finna do is be a boss. Just boss your feminine around because you feel you can. Or you feel you in a position to do so. Or you feel entitled to do so. Nah, it's a two-way fucking street. Masculine. And that's something you're going to have to accept. You ain't in this shit by yourself. You ain't the only one hurting. You ain't the only one stressing. You ain't the only one going through shit. Feminine going through what the fuck you going through and more. And she putting up with your bullshit. Boss up, masculine. Don't let the opportunity that you have a divine counterpart in your life and have been having your divine counterpart, your divine reflection, your other half in your life this whole time. Take advantage of it. It'll suck if you was in a divine situation this whole time and didn't take advantage of it or waited till the last minute to try to take advantage of it, to try to boss up off of it, to try to understand it, to try to help your feminine catapult to the next level, to try to help yourself catapult to the next level. Like I say, you don't really know what you got till it's gone. It's a separation reading, right? Yeah, your feminine gone, and by her being gone, by her being void, by absence making the heart flounder, you're starting to see exactly what you missing, not having your misses here. And he can be a she can be a he, you know how we rocking. So that's the message I got. I hope I can be a good use. It's your boy D.Boom. This went a little longer than I expected. Hopefully the feminines, I'm not feminine, excuse me, twin flame, union, reunion, recognition, which is next, is a little shorter. If you need readings, holler at me. You know where to reach me. Holler at the kid. Deuces.